Elijah, that's the key. Anybody listening to us, please do. I always say that everybody's got a book in them. You should write a book. You should write blogs. You should videotape yourself. You should do your podcast. I mean, if you're trying to get stream of income, passive income or active income, do that education and learn, and don't be afraid, because we only have one life to live, and be vulnerable, like you said. I mean, when I came to this country, nobody could understand me, right? Still people can't understand. But the key thing is just be authentic you. But the key thing is just be authentic you. And just be looking at with passion how you could bring value to others. So true, Elijah. So true,
and also,
brother.
You mentioned something, hunger to succeed.
Yeah.
I came from a big family we're a family of 9 kids. And we live in Ukraine. We live extremely poorly. And we were brought to this country. I made I came here when I was 13. By 14, I made my first $1,000 by that.
Wow.
And that motivated me. Dude, everything is doable in this country. Dreams are achievable. And this motivates me to work even harder, to motivate other people, inspire and encourage. You can do the same. And I know I think you mentioned when you live in India, you until certain age, you guys didn't have a fridge. Is that correct?
Oh, we didn't. Yeah. No television, no fridge, no car. We never had a car, by the way. We only got car in America. But then, we lived in 1-bedroom apartment, and then 1 living room and 1 hallway. And the living room and the hallway became bedrooms at night, because we were 6 siblings, 6 and 2 parents. So 8 people, you're right. Yeah.
And now look at you now. You have 4,500 fridges.
I know. With all these, apartment complexes and all that. No, I appreciate that. But you know what? The thing is, I hope everybody listening to us, dreams can happen. I mean, they can become reality, but they don't happen overnight. Number one. Secondly, you got to be persistent, and you should be consistent and have the right attitude, because a lot of people will say it cannot happen. You cannot do this. You cannot do that. I always find a lot of people stop in their shoes right there. They don't move forward. They say, you know what? I'm not that fortunate to do this and that and everything. And I think you are a prime example. I'm a little bit prime example that if you work hard, if you like to learn something and you are curious, you mentioned curious, right? You got to be curious. And then you figure out a way. What's your passion? What's your real purpose? If you want to, get away from, W-2 job and things like that, right? So what's in store for you? Tell me more about what kind of, apps are you using? Tell the audience, what kind of books you are, reading, some kind of golden nuggets. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, you've given so many already, but even more. Yeah.
My platform of learning is my car. When I drive, I listen to podcasts. When I work on the computer and stuff. I listen to YouTube videos. I watching. This is my reading. We're reading. I have a tradition. There's a book of wisdom. It's called Proverbs of Solomon. Okay.
Yes.
I listen religiously. I listen to 1 chapter a day just to instill the golden traditional just basis of wisdom. And that's my. I am a man of faith, and it's been helping to me with morals, with just relationships, with just being a human person. Yeah. So that's my traditions and things. And regarding my getting back to social media, consistency is the key. For example, you're motivated, so you're doing blogs, you're doing interviews with people, but then you just got burned out and you don't want to do it. And then you lose algorithms stop, and you don't YouTube will just stop promoting you. So you have to be consistent. And but if you're smart like Vinney, you put your team in place, and they're gonna consistently post stuff for you. You just make the program, make the concept for them, and they'll produce it. But also, if you're a blogger yourself, you need to be present anywhere you are. Nowadays, you can be in Lake Tahoe or home.
Yeah, exactly.
Produce content as long as it's something people want, something relevant, and you be yourself.
So true. Elijah, and again, the VAs, we had that Vinney and Bo show today. It's Friday. So we had talked about Eric Lawson was our guest today. And we talked about awesome Airbnbs, awesome guy. You know him too. Anybody who wants to know more about what Elijah is doing and what Eric is doing, please look for that podcast, which will be coming up soon. Or maybe it's already there. It was a live show today in LinkedIn and all that. You could find out if you are interested in that. The other thing I wanted to mention was how you have grown your following. You're giving purpose to life for so many people. You have affected so many people's life, isn't it true? And that's something.
Hi, you are listening to Syndication Made Easy podcast. We will be right back after this short break.
Hi, thank you so much. This is Vinney Chopra, and thank you for subscribing to my podcast and YouTube channel and Facebook pages and all the great things, and LinkedIn. Connect with me. I come live to you every Friday at 9:30 Pacific with Vinney and Bo show. Please also look at that. And also the podcast, which is my apartment syndication made easy. The book I wrote a couple of years back became international top seller on Amazon International now. And then we like to bring great guests for you every week or twice a week sometime to give you a lot of great knowledge. So please subscribe. You give us 5-star reviews on the iTunes. The better the guests we can bring, and our ranking will go higher also. Thanks again for following us and really getting the most out of it. Please comment, like, share, because we would love to bring better and better material for you.
You have affected so many people's life, isn't it true? And that's something, is so heart-wrenching. You can't put any money value on it. You've changed so many people's lives as they come as immigrants. And now you're saying you have in different cities. That's new. I didn't know that. So that's fabulous. Please reach out to Elijah. Yeah. Elijah, how can people reach you, brother? Yeah.
Probably the most, I respond to all messages on Instagram and Facebook, but I'm not there daily. I only check in Instagram at night.
Sure.
Once, because it's so distracting and you have to constantly fight with all these distractions. So Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, you can see my stuff, but it's mostly in my language. Although Vinney, interview with Vinney are in English, so you can watch them. You can probably put links to my connections.
Totally.
And I want to inspire whoever is watching it. You guys, whatever you're doing, if you're an artist, if you're a hairdresser, or whatever your specialty is, if you're a hockey player or something, you just start teaching people the skills you have, and you become an influencer, you become master, you become an authority. Although maybe you have only 600 followers, but you will be authority for those people. By continuously doing what you're doing, you'll grow your following, and then brands will come and say, "Oh, can you advertise our scissors? Can you advertise a hockey stick? Can you?" They will come to you. Nowadays, people come to me and ask, and then I say, "Okay, $1,000, and I'll come and interview you." And now people come to me, which is totally unexpected, but it's fun, and they really love the approach of simple, just simple. I come with my phone and start interviewing. It's so natural. It's not like selling,
not overwhelming. Yeah, Exactly.
So I want to inspire everybody to do whatever they do. At the same time, things can change. Your careers can change. I know Vinney studied for engineer, or Yeah, did you?
Yeah, engineering. Yeah.
But you worked as a motivational speaker all the time.
Yes,
Now you're a mega magnet of multifamily. I studied for graphic designer, but I have passion for people, for groups or communities, and real estate, because real estate actually did give me financial freedom. The best experience. You don't have to worry about tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow is in God's hands. That's my faith and belief. But if you're wise with your actions, with your funds, with savings, you can secure kind of your living and your future, your retirement by allocating your money into real estate, which is traditionally very safe, but nobody knows what's tomorrow. Yeah. So, and I want to inspire, if you're watching this and you don't know Vinney, maybe I'll share it to my people. You guys, if you want to secure your money to a trustworthy manager who builds senior facilities, it's a new thing for you. You probably 2 years ago you started it. Got into it. Yes. Amazing opportunity. Tell us, what's the future of what is there a demand for this?
Senior assisted living and memory care that I've gotten more into with my partner. See, 10,000 baby boomers are turning 65 every night in USA for the next, I think, 15 years or so. So we'll be lots and lots of seniors in the 65, 70, 75, 80 years of age. So as we are growing younger, I always say never older, as we gaining age, we need assistance. If you have a fall in the tub, or if we, lose spouse or like that, so then your life starts going down. So that's where assistance is needed. Of course, if people can stay in their home and can afford to have all the people come and cook and everything and take care of the medicines and other stuff, it's very good life. But if they need assistance, that's what we built, multifamily only, about 88 to 94 units, where we have movie theaters and we have the restaurant style dining, 3 meals cooked to order. We got spas and salons and billiard rooms and library and putting green. And
it's like resort.
It's like a resort. It really is like a resort. And for only $4,000 or $5,000 a month, everything is included. So those are my passion, really big passion now. And of course, getting into storage units, that's the new frontier we are crossing. And hotels, we bought a hotel, Elijah, we're selling it now, bought for $6 million end of 2019. Before COVID, we got lucky because the nurses and the doctors chose our hotel to live in, Hilton Garden Inn in McAllen, Texas. And we just signed a contract yesterday to sell it for $11,850,000. What? We paid $6 million. Before COVID,
you pretty much doubled your money.
Doubled our money, So that's exactly. We're looking at 2 hotels right now, Marriott Courtyard, another one. And then we bought a asset over there in Austin, which went in value, huge value. Bought for $35 million. I think it's $58 million or something like that. Austin is very big growing. So no, we are having a lot of fun and so good to hang out with you today. It's been such a pleasure. I owe it to you. You are the person who is really pivotal person in my life, who has brought me into social media, literally. I owe it to you, really, brother. And it's such a pleasure to know you. Yeah.
You're a very, very special person to our life. Thank you for being a friend. It's a privilege to call you a friend. And you took action, even though you're 66 years young. Or something. Yeah.
I'm 69. I'll be 70 in August.
Wow.
I know.
And you're so advanced. You always buy the latest technology, latest cameras. You're passionate about being the best at what you do. And this is awesome.
I just bought a drone, by the way. My nephew shared with me that he takes all these pictures when he travels. So I just bought a drone myself. I'm going to be learning and everything. And take it out there, when I go travel, which I love to travel a lot. Hopefully, we'll be traveling quite a bit this year, which we are very, very excited about. No, such a pleasure to hang out with you, Elijah. God bless you. And let's have lunch together when you're coming this way, Danville. We'll meet at Blackhawk Plaza. Remember, we are open all the digital equipment over there. I remember
I
that was
know.
our
That's how we
office.
started. Your first studio was in the Black Hawk Closet.
Like a class. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks again, and God bless you. And we'll see you again. Hi, everybody. If you like the content, please give us 5-star reviews on iTunes. Written reviews also. I read every single one, because if we have higher, better reviews and more downloads, people will be able to, come better and better. Our guests will love to come on our show, So thank you again, Elijah. You're a pleasure, and such a pleasure to see your possessions. And again, the joy you get, the happiness, and the people you're, changing their lives. That is so important and so wonderful to know you, brother. You take care.
Same here. Hi to your family, and blessings to you and all your subscribers.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Right.